Uber has 199 million people who open their app every month just to get a ride. And Uber just decided that's no longer enough. At their annual product event in New York last month, Dara Khosrowshahi announced that Uber users can now book hotels through the app. 700,000 properties worldwide through a partnership with Expedia, with 20% off for Uber One members. Restaurant reservations through OpenTable, vacation rentals through VRBO, shopping from stores that aren't even on their platform through a feature called Shop For Me. This is not a company that stumbled into a new product category. This is a company that looked at what Waymo is doing. 500,000 driverless rides per week across 10 US cities, grown tenfold in under 2 years, targeting 1 million by end of 2026, and decided that a business built entirely on human drivers needed a second foundation before the first one gets pulled out. The expand or die decision. Every dominant company eventually faces it. Very few get it right. Uber's super app announcement didn't come from nowhere. In March, Airbnb launched airport transfers in 125 cities, booking rides directly inside their app, cutting Uber out of the travel sequence entirely. A month later, Uber announced hotels, 2 companies racing to own the complete travel experience from opposite ends. But the deeper threat is structural. Uber's entire business model depends on taking a cut from human drivers. Waymo's doesn't, which means eventually fares that Uber cannot mathematically match. In Q1 2026, Uber reported $53.7 billion in gross bookings and 199 million monthly active users, strong numbers sitting on a foundation that a driverless future makes fragile. Every dominant company eventually reaches this moment. The decision they make is the one history remembers. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon in 1994 from a garage in Bellevue, Washington. One product, one idea. Books, cheaper than any store. By 1998, they were selling music and DVDs. By 1999, electronics and toys. Books were just the door. None of this happened because retail was dying. Walmart was opening hundreds of stores a year and posting record profits. Amazon expanded from strength, and they did it by building one customer relationship that got stronger every time someone bought something. In 2005, Amazon launched Prime, $79 a year for free 2-day shipping. Analysts called it financially reckless. It wasn't reckless, it was the lock-in. 200 million people who stopped shopping anywhere else. When major retailers started collapsing in 2017, Amazon already had nearly 100 million Prime members, people who bought from Amazon first. Amazon didn't survive by protecting the bookstore. They survived by becoming so embedded in daily life that the bookstore no longer mattered. Kodak engineer Steve Sasson invented the digital camera in 1975. Toaster-sized, images stored on a cassette tape. He showed it to Kodak's executives. Their response, "Don't tell anyone. It would cannibalize film sales." By 1996, Kodak controlled 90% of the US film market, $15.9 billion in revenue, and 140,000 employees. Film gross margins approached 70%. Every roll of Kodak film sold was essentially printing money. Kodak expanded into copiers, pharmaceuticals, and digital printing, but never fully committed while film was still profitable. Every time they started to move, they pulled back. The cash cow was too big to abandon. By 2010, global film demand had fallen to less than 10% of its 2000 level. Kodak's market share collapsed from 90% to just 7%. Kodak filed for bankruptcy in January 2012, 16 years after being the 5th most valuable brand on earth. They never let go of who they were, so when film collapsed, there was nothing left to fall back on. Amazon and Kodak both saw the same threat coming: digital technology replacing the thing that made them dominant. Amazon let go of being a bookstore. Kodak never let go of being a film company. That single difference explains everything. Not the products they launched, not the markets they entered, the identity they held onto. Uber is now booking hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals, expanding before Waymo forces them to. On the surface, that looks like Amazon's move. Act early, build the relationship, become indispensable before the threat. But Uber's app still opens with "Where to?" a question about rides, not hotels. Adding hotels is the easy part. Becoming the app you open before thinking about a ride. That's the Amazon move. Expanding early is necessary, but it is not sufficient. The companies that survive are the ones willing to become something completely different. Uber can see Waymo coming while the business is still healthy. Most disrupted companies never get that window. Hotels and restaurants aren't the destination. They're the bridge to a version of Uber that doesn't need rides. Every company at this crossroads gets to choose. The ones that win are the ones willing to let go first.